Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve and today I'll be reviewing Gangster Squad. So I've seen this movie a few times before and the squad in this is pretty nice. The casting, I should say. Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Nick Nolte, Emma Stone, Sean Penn, Anthony Mackie, Michael Pena, Robert Patrick, and Giovanni Ribisi. And also, what is it? John Polito, but a lot of people don't know who that is. Um, let's see here. So let me go ahead and get right into this. We have, let's see. So first and foremost, Josh Brolin kicks ass in this movie. So much ass. Like from start to finish, man. He is great in this film. I enjoy the 1949, 1950s feel the movie has. The whole swinging jazz club with everybody like the neon lights everywhere. The noir films I love, man. I really do. Let's see. This movie reminds me a lot of the game L.A. Noir. For those of you that don't know what that is, this game right here. So as you can see, he's wearing the Al Capone style hat with the lieutenant suit and the old school cars and whatnot, everything like that, the Tommy guns. This has it all in the movie, man. Those two just to me are like the same style thing right there. Let's see. Max Kinnard makes this movie fun for me. Max Kinnard is played by Robert Patrick. For those of you that don't know who Robert Patrick is, the main thing I can say is he's the bad guy in Terminator 2. John Polito, also known as Dragna in the movie, would have been a better option as Mickey Cohen than Sean Penn. And man, as the movie goes like farther in, I'm just like more and more. I'm like, man, it really would have. Nick Nolte had a nice little part in this. Nice, I shouldn't say little. It was kind of a reoccurring part that was just flashes here a little bit throughout the film. Don't much care for how they didn't stick with the real story. At the same time, this was a lot of fun. So the real story apparently went, the Gangster Squad didn't so much as go after Mickey Cohen as they did go after people that were trying to take over Mickey Cohen's operation because they already had him under wraps. So they were trying to keep anybody else from becoming the new Mickey Cohen. So they'd kick their ass out and be like, you need to leave town or whatever. So they kind of didn't go in that direction. I mean, there was a few little tidbits that they did like go the right way with, but for the most part, it was totally just left field with this. Sean Penn was the worst part of the film, in my opinion, and he was like throughout the whole movie, he was just trying way too hard. He wanted to be Al Pacino or Robert De Niro or something like that, and I just did not care for it at all one bit. But this film overall for me was really fun. So let's see. Director we have. Oh, give me a second here. What do we have here? We have Ruben Fleischer, who also did 30 Minutes or Less, which I love that film. That is so funny. Zombieland, that's a fun one, and he also did Venom, and I like that one. IMDb gave it a 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 31%. I give it a 7 out of 10. Aside from Sean Penn being real boring in this to me, which, like, not only boring, but just he was trying way too hard, and it just wasn't fulfilling what he was trying to do. That was pretty much the only thing I did not care for in this film. That and a little bit of the story, but other than that, man, it was a fun one. 7 out of 10 from me. Budget of $60 million on a box office of, sorry, let's go ahead and redo that. Box office of 105.2 on a budget of 60 million. So my interesting facts, man, let's just dive right in. Bryan Cranston was cast as Max Kennard, but had to drop out due to a scheduling conflict with Argo. So Max Kinnard was played by Robert Patrick. Robert Patrick or Bryan Cranston. Robert Patrick did a great job in this already. Would I trade that for seeing what would happen if Bryan Cranston? I kind of would, just because I feel like that is such a strange role that almost seems like it would have fit Bryan Cranston. With that being said, I'm glad Robert Patrick did it because he did a pretty awesome job. The makeup for Sean Penn took 3 hours each day to apply. That was 3 hours wasted right there, guys, because Sean Penn just didn't do this movie justice. I'm sorry. Well, with that being said, my next review up is going to be Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. Oh, man, I love that movie. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe and check out my Letterboxd, and I will see you guys next time. All right, and have a good day.